Painting cabinets. In our kitchen, I repainted the cabinets instead of replacing them. This is what our kitchen looked like when we moved in. A bit dated. The original wood cabinet faces were there. And we did pay for new countertops because that's, I think, beyond the scope of like handy skills. But we thought we could, with proper preparation, take on painting the cabinets. And I even used a paint sprayer for the very first time on this project, and not a fancy paint sprayer, a $45 one from Amazon, and it was freaking awesome. Here are some key points from my experience. Use high quality cabinet paint. This is a case where you get what you pay for. Our kitchen cabinets have been painted for more than 2 years now, and they still look perfect. They clean easily. We've had no chipping on them at all. And we have 3 young kids who aren't gentle with stuff. Good news here, I'm about to also paint our bathroom cabinets, and I'm gonna make a video on the entire process. It's way easier than you might think. And look, if you don't wanna use a paint sprayer, that's fine. I rolled all the boxes in our kitchen and used a brush on them. So I only sprayed the doors, which I took out into our garage to do. A professional painter, I think, would want somewhere between $4,000 and $7,000 to do this. My cost was $200 to $400 for a sprayer, paint, a brush, rollers, sandpaper, sanding blocks, and tack cloth. So I saved somewhere like between $4,000 and $7,000 just about. We also added the hardware to the cabinets ourselves, and I used the Craig cabinet hardware jig to get those in the right spot. You don't have to do that. You can measure and stuff. It just made it a little bit easier. And we used these matte black pulls that we got on Amazon. Links in the description below. For the bathroom vanity that I'm about to paint, I think pros would likely quote, $400 to $800. And I'll do it myself for basically the cost of the paint because I already have all the other supplies. That's gonna be like $125 for the primer and the main color. That's another roughly $300 to $700 save. Painting teaches patience. You clean, sand, prime, paint, and maybe even seal, and you wait for each coat to dry. It's time intensive, sort of. You really just do a coat and then you go do something else while it dries, right? It's not that serious of a time commitment once you have everything set up and ready to paint. Now, every time I walk into my kitchen, I sort of see like thousands of dollars still in my bank account because I was willing to pick up a brush or learn how to use a sprayer, which I was kind of nervous about, but the payoff has been awesome.